Guys, today's video is a little different. I'm out running around for clients on this last working day of 2021, and I just wanted to discuss some things about new construction with you. Why you want to work with a realtor if you are building a new construction home in North Texas. Okay, number one, in a normal market, your real estate agent is able to negotiate on your behalf. So that's a huge benefit. In today's market, unfortunately, this is a big time seller's market, which means the builder, being the seller, also kind of holds all the cards. So unfortunately, your real estate agent may not be able to do a ton of negotiating for you during this market because we are still receiving multiple offers on every property, and many of our builders are actually taking multiple offers on inventory homes instead of doing a simple ground up new construction build. So if you are considering a new construction, there's a few things you definitely need to know and plan for, because the timing right now is a little bit different than it's ever been in the past. So traditionally, if a client came to me and said that they wanted to purchase a new construction home, we would walk into a few builders, we would look at some neighborhoods, we would view some floor plans, and we would make a decision. Easy peasy. We would make an appointment, we would sign a contract, we would do some negotiating, maybe get a little bit better price or get some things thrown in, some upgrade incentives, things like that. But that's not the case today. Due to low inventory, our process right now just looks a little different. We are still making appointments with builders, but many of them are completely sold out. They don't even have lots available until sometime in 2020. They don't even have lots available until sometime in 2022, and some of our builders don't even have lots available until 2023, which means they are completely sold out. There is nothing to purchase unless an existing contract happens to fall apart and an inventory home comes back on the market. The process begins with us kind of finding out what neighborhoods would work. So it's really tough if we narrow it down to one neighborhood, because we could be waiting up to 3, 6, 9, 12 months to even write a contract. And most of our new construction projects are being completed in 12 to 18 months from the date of contract, which means if we cannot write a contract for 3 or 4 months, you could be looking at 2 total years from contract to completion, depending on the size of home, the location, the upgrades, and that particular neighborhood, and the development and the timeline of the development. Some of the other things that you need to know if you're going to be buying a new construction, or if you're considering the new construction process, is that the builders, as I mentioned earlier, are kind of holding all the cards. So if there is a mistake made, we have seen some of our builders not correcting mistakes. Let's say you chose a specific tile or countertop color and it comes in incorrectly and it's not caught before it's installed, then we have builders that are just deciding not to make those corrections. And the reason is they can sell the house for more money today than the day you contracted it, and it really doesn't matter how long that time span has been. So if you contracted last summer, for example, your house is supposed to be ready maybe in February or March, and there is a mistake found, the builder can just as easily allow you to cancel the contract, put it back on the market, and they're going to get more money than you originally contracted for. So it definitely has our buyers at a disadvantage in this current market, which is the biggest reason you need a realtor working on your behalf. We are here to fight for you, to do everything that we can, and we do generally have relationships with our local builders. We want to work with them and they want to work with us, and it's really important for us to be able to keep that strong bond and professional working relationship. So we do sometimes have a little bit, I don't want to call it pull, but we do have a little bit more opportunity to work with the builder, work with the sales rep, and see if we cannot get those corrections made on your behalf. We get lots of questions about buying new construction versus pre-existing homes, especially right now in kind of this crazy real estate market we're dealing with in North Texas. So today I want to show you a few reasons why you definitely want to work with a realtor if you're going to buy a new construction home. When building a new construction home, oftentimes we are doing this from out of state or out of town, and you can't be here as the buyer to actually witness the progress, see what's happening, and make sure that there is nothing along the way that's being missed or forgotten. And By us being here in town, we're able to stop by the properties, actually give you physical video and photographic updates, and show you what the process looks like and what you can expect. Let's take a quick tour. At the framing stage, it's very hard to tell what exactly is going on because we have a lot of moving parts, a lot of pieces that are being installed and implemented, but you can see that we can watch this progress. We can see the electrical going in. We start to see ductwork after this. Actually, we already have some ductwork up here. You see we have windows in the house and we are getting ready for sheetrock. Okay, so it's kind of hard to see here in the video, but you can probably tell that that duct is actually laying on top of a beam there in the attic. This is something that would not generally be visible. Once you're in the home, it's going to be kind of hidden. What has happened here is it appears that a strap has come undone, and this is something we will want to watch for and make sure that that duct is not damaged, as well as that it is corrected and it's held up off of the beams as intended. A few of the things you should be aware of if you are considering purchasing a new construction home is that that builder sales rep works for the builder, which means if you do not bring a realtor and buyer representation, you do not have representation. You are completely representing yourself, which means if something happens, if something goes awry, you don't have anybody just to kind of mediate the situation or step in and handle the additional stress on your behalf. All of my clients have jobs in a different industry, right? They are not in real estate. They are busy working their 9 to 5 or 8 to 7 or whatever their crazy work schedules look like, handling their day-to-day business and their life. So my job is to step in where the buyer and the client doesn't have to be here every day. I know when you're in town, you're excited, you're gonna be stopping by to see the progress, and that's awesome. I definitely love having more eyes on a job than none at all. So, stopping by, seeing the progress, doing that on your own because you're excited, that's perfect. But when something happens or the builder contacts you and says, hey, we can't get your brick, we have to make a new selection, it allows your realtor to step in, help you make those decisions, as well as setting timelines and setting appointments and allowing you to go about your daily work and your daily business so that you're not bogged down in all the details that go into a new construction process. Let's do a quick walkthrough. This is a American Legend home being built in Liliana and Prosper for some clients of mine, and they are local. They're renting while they're building, so they're here really often. However, it's always nice to have a second set of eyes on a property as things are progressing. So you can see that we obviously have sheetrock up in this one. We are waiting on brick because we had to make a selection change due to just the product not being available. So as we go through the house, we're going to see that none of the big selections design elements have been added just yet, but we are starting to see some fun progress. We're seeing the staircase as well as kitchen cabinets. So we're starting to get a really good feel of what this home is going to look like when it's completed. It's super exciting, not only for my clients who are excited to get into their new home, but it's really exciting for me as a realtor to help them really just build their dream home and get into a house that their family is going to love for years to come. This house that I'm about to go show you and give you the little progress update on is actually really special to me. This is a super fun project. We started it about 10 months ago with a young couple, and they ended up getting engaged on this very lot before construction started. So we're just doing a little progress update today. With most of our new construction in the last year, we have definitely had delays. We've had delays on all kinds of things, brick, windows, even just inside decor items like tile and flooring and glass for showers. So let's check out this one and see where we are, because we're told this property is going to be completed and ready for move-in in February of 2022. Okay, we can see that this one is much closer to being finished, right? We have doors and cabinets starting to go in. Let's check this out. If you're considering a move, whether it's a pre-existing home or a new construction, please reach out to us. We would love to be a resource for you and just help guide you through the process. And obviously, we would love the opportunity to earn your business. So we are here to work for you, and we're excited to meet you, get to know you, and see how we can help. And we're community members too, so we will see you around town.